I bring you the words and music of Mother God. I moved to San Geronimo, Marin County, where I lived for 3 years in solitude, without phone or radio, creating with great intention 20 hours a day, sending each day's writings and music and art out into the afternoon mail. I sometimes saw a vision of her as I created my profound music. I began to realize I was speaking for she whose voice has not been heard for thousands of years, except in the hearts of mothers. Everything I created was of a single theme, heralding the return of the great ancestress from the depths of soul into awakening consciousness. My spirit dared to stand up in my own truth and say no more to the current paradigm I had awakened. I was outraged at the injustice and destruction happening on our beautiful planet. The sacred bond between mother and child violated, beginning from birth onward in this world run by men. I was outraged that these men violated the sacredness of life and dared to do anything. I was Mother God speaking out, and I was furious. For the earth to be brought back into balance and healed requires the return of the mother. It requires the return of compassion and wisdom and nurturing and reverence for life. It requires our reawakening to our divinity. And it requires our standing up and speaking truth. Today, as life comes my way, a rainbow hovers above me to light my way beneath the clouds that surround me. Today, as life comes my way, I reach out for a star to guide me through the stormy seas that surround me. I know that the night will still be long and full of loneliness, and yet in my heart there is a place of holiness. That always is, and always was, and ever shall be. Our connection and bonding to our mother shades the rest of life for each of us. This is our primary relationship. All other relationships, including our relationship to the world and how we feel in it, are built upon the foundation of this one, and it begins before birth. The effect for the child from being deprived of primary bonding and essential closeness to the mother creates fear in the cells themselves. How many addictions spring from this basic anxiety? How much rage? How many lives not truly lived? When there is fear, the heart closes over. We become heartless. There isn't much heart in this patriarchal world, is there? To combat the brainwashing of the patriarchy requires a great internal shift on our part. It requires remembering our ancient past. It requires coming into our hearts where truth lies. It requires becoming authentic, and in that, becoming powerful. Make no mistake, the seat of power rests in spiritual power. It casts a compelling archetype and real influence upon us all. Underneath, we are each divine, spirit made manifest into human form. In spite of the seemingly godless contemporary world, Mother God still reigns, and her love is becoming manifest on earth through us. It all begins and ends with the Mother, our Creator. There isn't a person anywhere who hasn't passed through that holy portal, the womb, where spirit becomes manifest in flesh. As Barbara Walker, author of The Crone, writes, the next phase of revelation must pass through men's rediscovery of the mother archetype, which lies deep within the unconscious of every woman-born human being. How long can we hold our tongues in our rage and our outrage? This life that molds our loving little boys into hardened war machines, rapists, and butcherers must end. Older women claiming their power, claiming our power, must step up to the plate and demand that life be life-affirming, that the vicious cycle of abuse stop. The universe continues to present us with endless opportunities in the moment to shape-shift a situation, to reframe an event, to reclaim the priorities of the heart, to call for respect and compassion for the innocent ones, for the ones who have no voice, for the victims, to bring back her story. At last, the meaning of our life becomes clear to us. A new day is a-comin', I can feel it in the air. A new day is a-comin', and we'll all be right there. A new day is a-comin', and it's made for you and me. For that brand new day it's tucked away in you